Hi, everybody. Thank you for joining me once again for Get Your Money Right with Yvonne. I'm Yvonne. How's it going? Listen, today is Halloween. So I have my glasses on, I have my Harry Potter kind of sort of glasses on, and check this out. See my Gryffindor jersey? Yes, that is my house. And for those of you who know, you know. So, what are the other houses? So, in addition to Gryffindor, we have Ravenclaw, we have Slytherin, and we have Hufflepuff. And if you don't know what the heck I'm talking about, it is okay. Just go check it out. Oh man. So, before we get started with everything, I want to start this, and let's get rid of the glasses because I don't wear glasses ordinarily. There we go. I want to start with you. We want to start these the same way and want to ask you how you are doing, how you're faring, how is it going? So I know life gets busy and folks forget to check in with those that they care about. And so we just want you to know somebody out here cares and is wishing the best for you and hoping that all is well with you. And if you want to communicate with this community, we'll tell you at the end how you go about doing that. Just enjoy this session and see what you think. Okay? So how are things going with me? Pretty good. I have no issues, no real challenges right now, although, I know that's not true for everybody. So we're thinking about you. If you will recall, in one of our earlier sessions, I was grousing about the cost of Halloween candy. So what I ended up with is I went to one of those places where you need a membership to get in, one of those. And I got, let me see it, this big bag of the snack or the mini size or snack size of Hershey's chocolate bars. And there's 80 of them in here. Anymore, we really don't get a whole lot of kids in our neighborhood. They'll go down less than half a mile from here, and the houses are packed a little bit tighter. So more bang for your buck, so they'll do that. So in any year, we'll get 5, maybe 20 at the absolute max of kids. So I'll hand them multiples of these so they can go on about their way. And every Halloween, I think of a little girl who used to live across the street, who we were her first stop. And, I had the full-size Milky Way bars, and she looked at them and said, "My mom doesn't like those. Do you have something else?" You know what I was thinking, but I didn't say it. "No, sweetie, I don't have anything else. Here you go." So she took her 3 bars and went on about her business. Mom, the store's down the street. Go take care of that. Just every year I think about her. So just had to share that with you. And the other thing, when I think about it, I show you my change jar. Right now, I've got over $43 in it, and it's been my habit for the last, several years, that every December I cash it in, and that's just mine. That's my fun money. That's just what I use. And, one of my subscribers said, have you ever just thought of putting that into your high yield savings? And, there's no reason why I couldn't do that. And I may end up doing that this year. For me, it's just all about, well, first of all, valuing money, no matter what form it comes in. A lot of people throw their change on the ground or just give it away. But if you save it up, you look at it, and in any given year, I have between $50 and $60 in change. So it's just a really good reminder for me that all of that money counts, it all spends, and to take good care of it in whatever form it comes in. So just my thing. So maybe this year I will put it in my high yield savings account. It's just about delayed gratification. So does it matter? It really and truly does not. So before we get too much further in, I just want to ask, because sometimes I forget, have you gone to HR? Have you set up your retirement savings account in whatever form it comes in with your employer, as long as you're doing it consistently? on a regular basis, that's really all I'm looking for. All any of us is looking for, because it's, we're not going to have millions probably when we're ready to retire, but we will have a nice tidy sum, and it's money we've saved, and we just wanted to take care of ourselves. So whatever, just get started, whatever that looks like for you. Please do get started, okay? Just please, 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 because I want us all to see growth in our balances, in our mindset about money. And listen, I've told you this time and time again, I do not have a finance degree. I tried to take care of myself and do what was expected of me. So got the degree, then I went and got another one. And that doesn't always ensure success, and that's okay. To me, having those degrees, well, not necessarily a financial windfall from it, but I feel like I learned a lot, and I will never regret having gone back to school and taking care of my business. That's, I'm paying it off now, and I'm being as aggressive as I can. But again, I will never regret having done that. Okay. During some of these sessions, I try to remind you that, well, I don't have to remind you this at all. Things are expensive, okay? And when we go to the grocery store, do so with intention. Know what you're going to get. I always have a list. And that's not to say something, the spur of the moment purchase you don't make, because you probably will, and that's okay. But just have an idea of what you're going to get, because you have planned what you're going to eat for the next week or two. I prefer going once every 2 weeks, and there's going to be that, pick up a loaf of bread, pick up a bell pepper, whatever. But for the most part, limit your trips to the grocery store. Just know what you're going to get ahead of time and just make plans. It's the best way I know to save money. So just a thought. I'm just putting it out into the universe. And I try to tell you some of my recipes, because, good food is great, and it needs to be easy, because I got other things to do, and I will go to a friend's house, go to my family that just loves to cook. I love to eat their food, but here's the thing. What I'm going to be cooking is quick and dirty. So how about I give you a recipe? It's, fall, definitely fall now, for a really easy chili recipe. And what's so funny about this, I made this years ago at a place I was working at. So this would have been, I don't know, 20 years ago. And they were having a chili cook-off. And some folks, they were tasting all of our chili. There was at least 20 of them. I don't know how many people actually brought some. And they get to mine and they go, this is really good. But I can tell, and don't ask me how they knew, that it was really simple. So they weren't going to allow me to win for that super simple recipe. That's okay. Just so I know that they loved it, and you might too. So this chili I'm going to tell you about, you can do it ground beef, you can do ground turkey. I've done it both ways. So it's up to you. It's, as far as I'm concerned, whatever meat you have around that you want to use up, that whatever. It's all good. It all cooks up. It all can, whatever you want to do, just take care of yourselves. So I'm just going to cover this up. So we have this packet of chili seasoning, and whichever one you decide on, it doesn't matter. Trust me, it does not matter. Just make sure you have a packet of the dried chili seasoning, right? So you're going to brown your whatever meat you're going to use in your chili, brown it up, and then drain it, and then put the chili seasoning, get that all into the meat. Then the rest of it, get a can of tomato sauce. What's it, 15 ounces that you get at the grocery store? You want that. Then you want a can of diced tomatoes. Your choice. I tend to go for the spicier ones because I like a little spice. So there's that. a can of plain old Campbell's or whatever tomato soup, and then beans. Well, yeah, some people, from what I understand, don't like beans in their chili. Well, okay, that's your own thing, whatever. So this is my recipe. Beans, do with it as you wish. So the tomato sauce, the diced tomatoes, the tomato soup, and beans. That is it, people. Add that. We're going to put this in a bigger pot. So add those into a pot. Then put your meat in it. Heat it up. Stir, 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 stir. Heat it up. Tell me what you think. Try it out. It is so easy yet so delicious. And just, whatever you got, just put it all together. It costs very little. It will feed your family. Have a salad, have some bread, and you are good to go. And that's that. I was thinking about sharing another recipe with you. We're going to stop with that one. And I can, over our time together, share with you some little recipes I've thrown together, and you just let us know what you think. So at the beginning of this, I said, if this is a community you think you might like to become a part of, we would love to have you. The subscribe button, just hit it. This is completely free. Okay, I am never going to come to you and ask you for money for being a part of this, because quite truthfully, this is just all about us taking care of each other, because I had nothing coming up where I could talk about money, learn about money, have any sort of a discussion, because the only things out there were people with a lot of money. Those who are putting away boatloads to prepare for their retirement, and God love them. I'm happy for them. I'm doing the best I can. I know you are doing the best that you can. So let's just take care of each other, join the community, give us a thumbs up. If you like what we're doing, or if you want to send me a note, that's great too, because all of that will make its way into the show. Okay? And with that, I'm going to wrap it up, because we're getting ready for Halloween tonight. And just want to say to you, thank you so much for being a part of this, for joining me, for Get Your Money Right with Yvonne. I'm Yvonne, okay? Next time we'll see you, all righty? Bye-bye. Take care.